Hey guys, it's Eric here at Farpoint Farms. Check it out. President, gosh, they make some great radios, don't they? The President Corporation has come out with a new version of their very, very popular CB radio, the Walker. This is the Walker for FCC. It is AM, it is FM, it is a CB radio. It has a lot going for it, P code, stuff like that. We're gonna get into all that, but let's go ahead and get this thing out of the box, take a look at it, and see what it is you get. Yeah, it's got all kinds of goodies. Now, this is a Cobra 29 size radio. It fits truck, like, you know, 18-wheelers and stuff. They've got slots for CB right from the factory, or at least a lot of them do. And so this is designed to fit that slot. It's funny to me is that the Cobra 29 hasn't really received a refresh in about, well, I don't know, 6 or 7 years. They added FM to it at some point, but it really hasn't changed significantly since the mid-'80s. And yet here we are. The Walker, which came out long after, has gone through now 4 revisions. I'll give you an idea of how Cobra is not keeping up with stuff and President is. All right, let me just get all this out here. We'll take a look at it, all right? So, microphone it comes with, nice long cord. I would say that's 5 or 6 footer right there. A little smaller than a standard mic, but not, does, you know, still fits the hand just fine. And it does have channel up and down on there, which is nice. Oh, that does look like a 6-pin, so it's got a 6-pin mic. It does come with a nice standard convertible plug here for your power. And it's a heavy-duty bracket with double mount, so you can angle the radio as needed. Of course, the kit comes with all the mounting hardware as well as a mic holder. You can mount the mic holder on the radio or elsewhere. Manual, which we'll get into here in a bit, but let's just take a look at the radio. And it is a nice anodized brushed aluminum look. Got some ribbing for cooling. It also has some vents along the top. That's a new feature. Bottom fired speaker. One heck of a heat sink for the finals in the back here. And of course the nice like brushed aluminum, I don't know what you'd call that, vintage aluminum. I like that for the face. You know, not a polished chrome, just kind of a, you know, I like that. And of course, we're going to get all into that. One of the first changes I'm seeing right here is that up until this version, the Walker had a USB port. Now it comes with a USB-C port. I don't know if that's a bonus or not, but it sounds cool to me. On the back, we have a PA speaker out, and we have our antenna connection, PL259 connector there, as well as our power plug. Very nice. Okay, well, let me put my glasses on, which there they are. I was going to say I kind of lost my glasses there for a minute. And let's take a close look at the radio's faceplate. I like the fact that they have stuck with an analog meter on this. I like that. I like an analog meter. We have weather channel button with an alert option, AM, FM switches here, and we have emergency 1 and emergency 2 as well as normal. And then we also have A&L, noise blanker, and A&L high cut. Noise reduction control right there, PA mode, scan mode, which I love that there's actually a dedicated button for scan on this, volume and squelch, RF power, RF gain and mic gain, and channel select. A very conventionally laid out radio. One thing you'll notice here that I'm not seeing, there's not a whole lot of stuff that needs to be in a menu when you have that many knobs and dials. Now, is there still menus with color options and channel options and that? Of course, but that's okay. We'll get through that as well. It also does, I'm seeing here with my glasses on, it does have a Vox connection as well. So if you live in a state or drive through a state that has hands-free laws, which are, you know, best intentions, I guess, you can definitely do it with there. All right, so manual's pretty stout, goes through all the different stuff. And let's see how many pages it is in English here. Yeah, and we got like, so it goes through, there's Roger beep, tone, key beep, SWR adjustment, PA setting, Vox set, volume for accessories. I mean, we're gonna go through all this stuff, but it's, you know, just wanna show you that it's pretty well fully covered. Looks like 18 pages in English, and then it is a multilingual manual there. Nice. Okay, let's get this thing over on the bench. Skip is rolling. We'll see if we can make some contacts with this thing. We'll also go through all the features and functions, and I'll give you my honest opinion on it. I mean, It's I have the Walker, the original Walker that was installed in my truck for years. I've worked with them on a Walker 2 and a Walker 3. This is the first time I've seen the Walker 4. One of the other big upgrades here is it's backlit. So reminds me of the Cobra Night Tracker, I think it's called, 29 Night Tracker. Similar features to that, and hopefully will look just as awesome. Let's do it. All right. Well, let's go ahead and turn this thing on. And you can see what I mean about the backlit. Nice backlit display. And already picking up some good stuff. Yeah, pretty much every channel is going crazy right now. And well, since we've got it a little close up now, nice LED backlit analog meter, which I really love. Backlit buttons. And then all the writing is also backlit. And I love the little green around here as well. All right, let's go out to weather band.
Then a chance of showers and thunderstorms in the afternoon. Highs in the upper 70s to lower 80s. Chance of rain 40%.
That's coming in nicely.
Friday night.
Switch back over. And of course there is FM mode as well. One thing I like about FM mode is if there is a lot of skip, it almost completely kills it off. So I like that about FM mode. If you're talking to just one individual and you both happen to have FM, you're in good business here. Noise blanker and high cut all in there as well. Then you got your emergency 1 and emergency 2. Those are also programmable. That's why they say emergency. PA mode. And if we turn the squelch to automatic squelch, we'll go to scan. And with so much going on, might not get a whole lot of scan before it stops again, but yeah, there's just a lot going on tonight that I like. I love it when the skip's rolling, but they call it, it's like a highway pile up right now. That's what it looks like to me. All right, so we'll go ahead and stop the scan here for a little bit. All right, we've got RF power control here to knock out some of that stuff that we've got. RF gain and mic gain. I'll leave the mic gain turned all the way up. And then, like I said, our channel select. But our channel select is also a dim and a bright. See that? That's kind of cool, isn't it? And then if we push and hold, we get into our menu. And we can change some of that stuff around by using, we can move through here, right? And if you want to change the color, I love that. Oh, that's really cool. Oh, I like that. Right, so we've got a bunch of different colors we can go through. My favorite being the fact that it changes those bottom colors as well, like all the stuff. For the rest of this video, we'll keep it at green. Then we got dimmer control. And again, we can turn that way up or we can turn it way down. And for the sake of the video here, it looks like a lower setting is going to be a better setting. P channels, privacy channels. There's 5 of them in this thing. That's a big deal for this radio. And it's a big deal in CB radio altogether. Something that's kind of new, if you know what I mean. All right. Oh, let's go back in here to get. And then we have emergency channel. We can change that. Channel 9 is not used by anything, but my local channel here is 14, so I'm going to change that. Emergency 2, I'll leave that at 19. Key beep, let's get rid of that mess. We don't need no key beep here. Roger beep, oh yeah, we got to have our Roger beep. Turn it up so y'all can hear the options. Let's go with that one. And then we have tone control and an SWR. Nice. We're looking at 1.2. A little hard on the ears. And then we have a SWR alarm. So I'm going to set that a little lower than that. I want that to be, let's call it 1.9. And then PA, box setup, mic type, skip scan, right? So channel 6, channel 11, we can get rid of those if we want to. And then when it does the scan, it automatically pops over those. On a day like this where the skip is really heavy, I usually block out just channel 38, 39, and 40. That way I don't pick up sideband conversations on an AM, FM rig like this. And then volume, and then we have reset. And then we're back to it, right? And let's get out of that. I want to keep it at that. Oh, I like that blue. Well, that's unfortunate. Hopefully you didn't catch that, but I'm going to go ahead and change the channel, and we'll let that get out of there. But there it is, my friends. A nice radio. So let me tell you a little bit more about the P codes, because I think that's probably the newest, other than the USB-C and the backlighting. That's a pretty new deal for this radio, and a pretty important one for CB radio in general, President being right out front of it. It says here, your transceiver is equipped with P-channel feature, which includes 5 pre-configured communication channels, P1 through P5. These channels are available after the 40 standard channels, making exchanges within groups easier by providing easy and immediate access. P-channels enable targeted communication with group members. To use them, simply select the desired channel after exploring the 40 standard channels and invite group members to join it. And then that's it. Right, so it's a pretty cool setup here. You got some extra stuff, really. You know, you got not just your regular CB radio, but you're bringing it up to where you can have semi-private conversations using CB radio. Well, I guess I should try to at least make one contact here, and then we'll wrap this thing up. Break channel for a radio check. Wow, so much going on, I'm not sure. Break channel for a radio check. Break channel for a radio check, over. Break channel, this is Farpoint Farms 707 in the mountains of North Carolina trying. Yeah, I tell you, I just don't think I'm going to be cutting through that amount of pile up on skip tonight. But man, is that a pretty looking radio. Anyway, I'll leave a link to where you can get one of these things, and I will see you next time. Take care.